Forward now. So, and time. So now the detail that I want you to focus in on with this one is as I hit the one, my hand comes all the way across. I'm going to turn my body and turn my shoulder. So as I hit the two strike with the left, my elbow is not in the way, right? It just pretty much falls right out without me having to get anything out of the way. And then I hit here and then I follow back. So instead of staying square and I have to reach around my elbow to hit it, I'm pulling my elbow and my shoulder right out of the way. And now it's easy to strike, hit, and then come back. 1, 2, and then come back, right? So back to work, focus on that body motion. Go, sir. So ready, Elise? So here's what we're doing. I'll have my back to you so you can kind of follow along. So we're going here, and I'm hitting right hand, left hand, back hand, right hand, back hand, left hand, forward. Right hand, forward hand, left hand, back hand, right hand, forward hand, back hand, left hand, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so if I face you and do it mirrored, so right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Right, left, right, left. Left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. There you go. That's it. You got it. Turn your shoulders all the way sideways. Here, down the shoulders all the way sideways. That second part. Instead of just bringing the arms down, bring the whole body to the side. Come up with it. Come to the south, south, south. Your more than 6 instead of 1. Your body offline. Keep your body in the center. And now switch and go to the other side. So now we're doing it from the sticks being on the left side, which by here you guys would be here. So now I'm going to go right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Right? Wait, straight that. Reverse it. Left hand leads. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Go. That's it, Elise. Good. And stay focused on that shoulder turn, right? So from here, I'm hitting and turning my shoulders, so this hand can just come out without me having to bring my stick around. Turn all the way through, your shoulders turn all the way sideways, all the way, and then turn all the way back. Turn all the way through, turn all the way back. Turn all the way through, turn all the way back. Keep practicing, sir. faster. What are you making a mess of now?
Right, guys, let's slide over a little bit.
You say let's slide over so I don't hit that?
Yeah, let's slide over. Oh.
Yes, no. And all right, so now we're going to go into what are referred to as order base or just kind of entries, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a backhand high, backhand low, but then you're going to go into an umbrella and then follow through with a one stroke, right? So as I do this, then if we use the right hand, our right foot is in the front, and we're going to go backhand high, backhand low, and then we go umbrella. My left hand comes out, and so your left stick is in my left stick. You have to turn your body to the side, and then come right back to it, right? So then again, you're going high, low, umbrella, right? And then straight, right? It's kind of an odd feeling to get used to on this one, right? So it's like high, low, umbrella, straight, right? High, low, umbrella, straight. High, low, umbrella, straight. High, low, umbrella, straight. Jump in with Jen, and same thing. So we're backhand high, backhand low, left hand clears, and then hit to the right. Backhand high, backhand low, left hand clears, straight. High, low, clear, straight. High, low, clear, straight. High, low, clear, straight. All right, jump in with me. So your release will go, so we're going here, your right side is forward, your left hand is on your shoulder, and you're leading with this hand, backhand high, backhand low, and then your umbrella, that hand comes across, and then I come back through, right? Backhand high, backhand low, umbrella, and then straight. You start looking at close guard, well, actually, you'll be on this one, right? So I'm going hit, here, straight. Hit, here, straight. Or it could be if you're in a closed guard, you just stick underneath your front hand. You could either do it either way. It could be here, straight, right? Or it could be that the stick is over here and you're going, right? So either one would be fine. Right? Clear, that's at least good. And then switch and go to the other side. So now you're going to do your left side forward, and we'll go from a closed guard. So from the closed guard, my hands are both on the front side, and I'm going to backhand high, backhand low, and then I clear with that under strike, right, umbrella, but I don't switch my feet. I turn my body, and then I come back and strike in the same thing. High, low, clear, and then as I strike, I retuck that up. Move this time from a closed guard. High, low, clear, and then strike. High, low, clear, and then strike. Let's see it. So your first two strikes are going to be backhands, Elise. All right, so I'm here. Let's see, I have you with your left side forward. So I'm here, you're this way. So my left hand is feeding a backhand, and then an umbrella, and then I strike with a one strike. So two strike or backhand, clear with the right, strike with left. Backhand left, clear with the right, one strike with the left. Backhand. Then backhands, and then watch how from here I go backhand high, backhand low. My right hand comes out and I turn to my, what side is that? Left shoulder, right? And then I strike back with the left hand. So left hand high, left hand low, backhand. I turn towards my left as I clear with the right, and I strike back through with my left hand again. High, low, clear, strike. High, low, clear, strike. There you go. That's it. Right. Jim Karen looks good. Good. Now for your closing entry, you're going to do high, low, high. So switch back to the other side again. So now the stick's on the right side, and I'm going high, low, high, clear, and then strike. That was on my elbow. Right? High, low, high, clear, strike. High, low, high, clear, strike. Right? Right? You're doing two. You're going high, low, clear, strike. Now we're going high, low, high. Oh, right. Right. So you're going backhand, clear, strike. Especially now that I know that you don't like that. That's where it is. Girl. Good. I didn't mind underneath. Times, and I was going to stay with just keeping that same side forward, but now you're going to go into abanicos, right? And remember with abanicos, it's my wrist that's moving, not hitting, and my elbow's moving. So we just did it in backhands where we're flexing at the elbow. So now you've got to be conscious of tap, 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 and then clear, and then strike. So as I jump in with Mr. Kester, our right side forward, we're going abanico back, inside, back, and inside, clear. And then we strike with one. Then we go right back into it. So this would be the inside, backhand, inside, clear, strike. Inside, backhand, inside, clear, strike. Right? Pop, 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 clear, strike. Pop, pop, right? And Ideally, this would be fast, right? So imagine like instead of doing this pressure, I'm using full, I'm going. Right? So now your attention. Right? So back and forth to the part. It doesn't have to be that quick yet. I guess not really back and forth. You go here. Yes. Clear stroke. That's it. And again, as a reminder to you guys online, remember this is just, I can't see. I'm trying to keep it flat and mostly my wrist. My elbow's gonna move, but I'm not gonna extend the arm, right? Wrist twist, and then I clear straight. Twist, 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 clear straight. Twist, 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 clear straight. Release you have your right side forward, you're actually this way, clear straight. Twist, 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 clear straight. Twist, 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 clear straight. Up, up, up. Up. Good, nice and flat, at least looks good. Did you have a question, Jim and Karen?
We're a little confused on the hands on this one, sir. You're using your right hand to do this, right?
I'm using, say that again?
Your right hand.
Yes, I'm using my right, go ahead.
Which hand does the abanico?
The right hand.
Okay.
So we do the abanico with the right hand, then we clear. And the strike that comes after that is with the
right hand again. So it's right, 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 left, right.
So-
Now, just a little bit. Still abanico, but you're gonna do the diagonal abanico, which is high. So now we're going high, abanico, low, and then back high, and then clearing, and then straight, right? High, low, high, clear, straight. High, low, high, clear, straight. And the key is to keep your wrist for the most part. So
They were standing.
I stand and I come back. I want to make sure that my wrist stays here. Here, 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 straight.
I can't see it if you're standing in front of it with your stick on.
And you're off. Go. There. So on this side, we're going 1, 2, 3, here.
I didn't get the first.
1, 2, 3, you can feel the diagonal motion of that abanico, right? This is the diagonal, let's come back. Here. Pop, pop, pop. Yes, you kind of have to come back around. So if I come back, it's almost like you're hitting high, low.
What he's doing. Okay, well, clear with the left, hit with the right, then he starts it again.
So it hits with the right and then it comes back. Okay.
High, low, high. Clear. Then he comes around. High.
This is how it I'm not sure.
Seems like you should do
You guys switch sides.
low and then high. You come around
Let's
like
see it,
that.
Elise. Don't hit that lamp. Your ceiling light.
Hopefully it kind of coming along. like
Yeah,
that.
that's what it's doing.
You see?
So we need to go high, low, high. So the abanico now is gonna go high and then high.
Not an eco, you just want to.
That is.
So high, here, this, here.
Watch his hands.
Well, I don't get to see it very often.
Oh, boy.
And now,
Here it comes.
Drop one of your sticks. Wait a minute. All right, so from here, Mr. and Mrs. Howe, if you happen to have, I don't know if you guys have practice knives, if not, just grab the sharpest kitchen knife you can find, right? At least if you don't have practice knives, which you probably don't, I'm kidding about the sharpest kitchen knife, by the way. I'm sure you guys probably figured that out. Then just hold your stick backwards and just be conscious as you're coming across so you don't reach out and smack your partner with the end of your stick, right? So just keep it tight. But the idea is spotty dogging out. So I have spada, el sordo, and then daga, el dagger, right? So we're gonna do it as a voila, so I'm starting from a closed guard. And as I do this, one of the details, a couple of details, is I want my dagger on my hip. If it's on my hip, I know where it's at. If it's out here somewhere, I don't, and I may accidentally bring my arm across and cut my own arm, which would be bad. So I'm keeping it tight up against my hip. Secondly is here, I want to think having my hand forward instead of my elbow forward, which is going to tend to be challenging. I found it challenging initially anyway, is I would always come out of this, and as I came back, it was always my elbow forward, but now I'm giving them a strike point. I want to have my stick forward, and so this little triangle is my hand is in the front, the puño is in the front, instead of my elbow is in the front. So just be conscious of that. So what we're going to be doing is you're going to hit backhand, and then my dagger comes over my sword. As the sword, the back of the sword comes against my ribs, and then I slice. It could be a slice, it could be a thrust, but I'm coming across, and then the sword comes across again, and then I thrust here with the knife, and then I'm going to strike back, and then I go to here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So we call this the voila 5, right? So again, if we do it facing this way, and then you guys can do it with your partner in a minute, you go backhand, pop the sword, you play through the dagger, and then backhand, you step as the knife is coming through, and then for now we're just going to step back as you get that next flash, and then come back. Backhand, reach with the dagger, reach with the sword, step on the thrust, and then come back and turn. Backhand, reach with the knife, reach with the sword, reach with the knife, and then come right back, right? So as I work this with my partner, it's gonna jump in with Mr. Custer, and we go backhand. I'm gonna go high, he's gonna go low, he's gonna pop the sword, we're gonna go here, we go backhand, and then we step in, and then we come back and strike, and the sword goes across his body, right? So hand is forward. Great. So see how this like makes a triangle? That makes a triangle now? Okay. Right? So we go backhand, tuck, slice, backhand, bring that to the shoulder, right? And then back. Squaring my body. Instead of being sideways, you're gonna square your body. If I go here, look on my shoulders closer than here.
Okay.
Right? Now, other than my hand, right? I mean, this, my body's good. I want to keep my body there, right? So backhand, backhand, straight. Right?
We're going forward, not sideways. Backhand.
Top. Top.
Sorry, guys.
Top under your.
One.
Well, okay.
Top.
Jump in.
Pull it back.
We'll go high. Here. Bang the apple watches.
5 strings.
Okay.
Bang the apple watches.
Right hand tuck,
Work like this right back.
knife,
I didn't see him tuck.
he's tucking. I noticed he was tucking. Pay attention, he's talking.
And tuck.
Okay.
Backhand, right. And the second backhand slice and right through. Once you get to that part.
Always the guy.
Hey, on the side.
Step back, dear. Tuck, knife, stick, knife.
Let's jump in with Nick and see if you guys can work it out.
See it, Elise? Backhand thrust.
Okay.
After your first backhand, Elise, retuck your sword. Right? So you go backwards, not always the master. So you're gonna go backhand, and then the sword's gonna come back to my ribs as the dagger comes out. And then the second backhand comes out. I step on the thrust, and then I come back to slicing, and then I bring my hand back so it's the frontmost point. Backhand tuck is your thrust, or this could be a slice as well. Backhand and then thrust, or that could be a slice also. Backhand tuck, backhand, bring it over the other side, and then come back to it.
Backhand tuck. Yes, that's it. Much better. Good.
You guys have that all figured out? Good. Add to it a little bit. All right, so now just to add to it a little bit, now that you have a little bit of a flow anyway, we're gonna add the last probe to the entry, right? So with the abanicos, so I'm gonna go abanico high, low, high, and then we're gonna go into the 5-count while out. So then we go backhand, and then strike, backhand, strike, and then we strike here, and then we go right back into it. Here, 2, 3, backhand, strike, and here. Overhead, up, backhand, under, over, backhand, over, backhand, here, instead of bringing the whole hand around, just bring the hip around. That way wrist doesn't really move.
Oh, is it all hot? Okay, sorry. Okay.
Notice on
You should.
a little bit. Get too close to me.
Last few weeks are
Backhand.
no. Not yet.
You're fine. There you go. Jump in with Mr. Kester.
See how amazing you guys are looking? Tap, tap, backhand. Go right through. Hit. That's it, at least good. Oh.
Who's high, who's low? Sure, if you want, because I can go with this. Oh, you get it. So you're going high, right? Backhand, you're going high. Oh. Okay. Whereas if you're going high, if I try and go high and do that, backhand, high enough to do it this way, this is across the boundary. You know, I almost like don't go better. Well, yeah, I'm teaching you to be Jack Sparrow. We're like here. Okay. And time. All right. So if Jim and Karen, if you want to keep playing around with this concept, the next level of this would be going into Spotty Idaga, Sombrado. So then you have 10 pounds Sombrado down? So just go without a knife, right? So this, okay, good, right? So then from here, you would just go into Spotty Idaga, just keep going right with Sombrado, right? So then I'm using the knife to block as well. And keep in mind, every time the knife is touching his stick, it would really be my knife touching his hand and hopefully cutting it so that the stick's not there anymore, right? So then the way you would make this whole thing flow is we would go, say, the very beginning, high, low, high, abanicos, 1, 2, 3, and then we go into this, right? Only his first strike is, right? As he does this strike, now we go into Sombrado, right? And then once we get to the second umbrella, then from here we would go back into high, low, high, abanicos.
Oh,
And now I'm coming through, and so I'm gonna attack you, and now you go into Sombrado. Oh, from there, so now go into Sombrado. Sure, you could go from there, right?
Okay.
And then the second time he does his umbrella on this side, so umbrella 1, umbrella 2, and now you go right back into here, high, low, high, and then backhand, and then here, and if he feeds me, and then to that side, then this is going into Sombrado, and then we just go right into Sombrado. So we're kind of linking 3 things together, and then after the second one, pop, 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 and then back into voila, right? And then we would go here, and now he's going this Sombrado. So that's just kind of how you would start to link them all together, and now you're trying almost creating this little fight scenario where you're going pop, 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 and now you're going right into Sombrado with the person, and then you come off the second one, and then all of a sudden you're right back into this again, and then their first strike is you're going into that, and so just kind of links it all together. It's pretty cool and fun, but it takes a little time to get used to. So there's your drills for the day. So the 4 count, the entries, right? 3 count entries, and those are really just
Next week.
like throwing a jab, right? You picture like I'm jabbing, there's the shot I hit the cross, right? And that's kind of what this is, pop, pop, there's the opening, boom, and then I hit it, right? And then the Spotty Idaga, which that just takes a little while to get the flow. And then some of the other things you would work with is movement drill, where you're going here, boom, 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 and then on this I turn. So you're just starting to get used to how do I get some of this movement down as you're going through it. And you can also switch to go the other way, which is pretty cool stuff. Do it, but initially it's just this whole, get used to this type of motion. Hit, 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 hit. Which if you think about what we did in the very beginning, you're basically just doing a 4 count. Once you get by that first one, it's just like I'm going 4 count. Left, right, left, right, left, right. All right, there you go. So face first bow, partner first, please bow, boost, and then back to the front, and bow, boost. Think playing with sticks and knives, no playing with knives at home at least. Especially when Seth is close by.
See you in the morning. Bye, Jim and Karen.